Hi guys, and thank you so much for joining me for You Can Quote Me on that. Happy Thanksgiving week to all of you. I hope that wherever you are spending it this week, you find yourself surrounded by love, by warmth, by light. And I hope that this holiday season is a moment where we all turn to really try and identify what is hopeful about what's to come. And let's hold on to that, okay? All right, so as for today's quote, let's get into it. Today's quote says, "If you spend all of your time judging people, then you have no time to love them." Again, today's quote says, "If you spend all of your time judging people, then you have no time to love them." That quote is by Mother Teresa. And I think she hit the nail on the head with that one. I think one of the things that I would love to see very different is the way that we approach being relational. We advance towards bringing someone into our lives with the most critical eye anymore. We are looking for every reason to discount them. We are looking for everything that we can measure them by. We are sizing them up and down and analyzing everything they say and everything they do. And it's really interesting because that's totally different than what I always thought love to be. Maya Angelou is someone that Oprah looked to, will always revere as her angel here on earth, kind of like her godmother, the woman who mentored and groomed her. And Maya Angelou said to Oprah in a counseling conversation that Oprah allowed to be publicly taped, Maya said, "You know, Oprah, you let things bother you, and sometimes when people are criticizing you, you're not even in those things. That's that person projecting, you know?" And she said, "If you let people will peck you to death like a duck. Most people are not brave enough to just swoop in and destroy you all at once. And so they attack you a little at a time, pecking away until there is nothing left." I hate that is the way we are relational. You know, we want to call out this flaw. We want to call out that flaw. We want to call out this flaw. We want to call out that flaw until there's nothing left. That person is so very shy about being in your presence that there's not even a possibility to love them anymore, because all they ever see from you is judgment, right? And so I would love for things to look a lot different. The description of love that I've known and read says, "Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but love rejoices with the truth. Love always protects. Love always trusts. Love always hopes. Love always perseveres. Love never fails." And so, again, if I can just make an appeal to all of us about what I feel we need more of in this world and what will serve the human race as we go forward trying to fix a lot of things. If we could just love, but love truly, you know, not the love that comes from judgment, but the love that comes from opening up our hearts and our arms and taking people as we find them and receiving them and just loving on them hard. I think that we will find our world in such a better place and in such a better shape. I always say thank you to all of you who take the journey along with me. And I want to make sure that I'm not making small of that. I want to quantify that for you. You guys touch my life so much with the things that you do. And I love that you tell me that I can be an inspiration to you. And you tell me the ways that my post daily are something that you look forward to and they give you hope. But let me tell you how you've impacted my life. Some of you who took the journey up to election day with me made me aware that this year, because you took that journey with me, was the first time ever in your entire life that you voted. And do you know what that does for my heart? Do you know what that does for our world? Do you know what that does for you, for your representation? I mean, that's beautiful. And I can't even tell you how much that means to me, but how much it means for you as well. So thank you. I don't make small of that. And that's what I mean when I say thank you to those of you who take the journey with me. I remember a couple weeks back, I was having a really rough time with my health. And some of you who are followers and friends literally said to me, I have never believed in God and don't even pray, but this world can't lose you, Ellen. And so I'm going to have my first conversation with God for you because he needs to know that we need you. And to know that my life has been impactful in the way that it has caused people who would never connect with my Creator to connect and to let him hear your heart. You can't even understand what that means to me. So thank you again to all of you who take the journey along with me. I come from a family where nearly everyone has served in the military or in as a firefighter or as a nurse or in many, many different ways. My family serves. We serve. And so it's really so touching to me when I am contacted by soldiers who are deployed who say that, you know what, your quote videos, they give me so much hope. They make things so much easier. You know, it's a war zone here. It's not easy. Days are tough. But when we watch your videos, it's what I need in a day. And hearing that from you soldiers, it's what I need in a day. If I can say anything to you, you know, a lot of things about our belief system came into question this year. When we saw the way people were behaving, and when we saw, you know, the lack of care and concern for one another, and of all the things that we questioned, can I just tell you, along with God, our Creator, you soldiers, we never questioned our love for you and our gratitude towards you. So understand that we believe in you, and it means so much to me to know that my words can be with you in places that I can't even imagine. Thank you for your service, and thank you for taking the journey along with me. So that's what I mean. If there is anybody in your life that you have something wonderful to say to, can you do me a favor? Can you, in an attitude of gratitude and in a practice of giving thanks, reach out to that person? Let them know what you have on your heart to say. Let them know what they mean in your life. Let them know their value, okay? Give people their flowers while they are living. And do me a favor, challenge yourself from now on with everybody who is in your life in any capacity. Before you judge, love. In fact, throw the judgment out the window and just love. Because no matter what happens, love must win. Until next time, thank you so much for joining me.